Hey you guys, welcome back to Journeys with Jay. In today's video, I will be showing you guys how I achieved this hair nail set using some products from Model 1s. If you want to see how I did this, then please continue to watch. Of course, for today's video, I decided to do the overlay method, so I'm going in with my Model 1's soft gel nail tips in short almond. Definitely wanted something that wasn't too long today, and it comes in a lot of different sizes. It also offers some half sizes, so I think most people will have a lot to work with, which is amazing. And once I've pretty much prepped my natural nails, I'm going in with my 3-function nail prep and applying that to my natural nails. The nail glue that I decided to use today is the Model 1's solid nail glue. I like to apply the solid nail glue to the base of the nails and just use the nozzle to spread that across the extension. I like to keep it where the nail is already pre-etched, and then I'll go in with the extension. As you can see here, I'm only applying the frosted area to the natural nail, leaving some space between the nail and the cuticle area and allowing that glue to flow forward. Now I'm just repeating the same steps on the rest of my nails. Once all of the extensions are applied, I'm going to go ahead and cure them for 60 seconds. And then I like to go in with a buffer block just to remove the shine from the extension. Next, I'm going in with my 180/240 grit nail file, and I'm just really cleaning up the shape to my liking before we go in with our overlay process. You don't see here, but I did go ahead and cleanse off the surface of my nails with alcohol before going in with the builder gel. And of course, I'm using the Model 1's builder gel. This is a 7-in-1. It really helps to strengthen the nails. You can use these on extensions as well as your natural nails. I'm just opening that bottle, and what I like to do first is go in with a very thin layer on the extension, and it also goes back to where that gap is where my natural nail is exposed. I like to call this a slip layer. So first I do a thin slip layer from cuticle all the way down to the tip of the extension, and then I like to go back in with a additional bead of product, and you guys will see here shortly. I'll go back in with that bead towards the cuticle area, and then what I like to do is take my brush and just feed that product, swiping it back and forth in like windshield wiper motions. And I like to bring that all the way up to the tip. So back from that cuticle area, swiping it back and forth and bringing it forward. Sometimes you can just take the brush and like slightly glide the product down the center just to ensure that you're building an apex. And then I will go ahead and flip the nail over again to make sure that the product is flowing towards that apex to give us that nice curve. And here I'm just flash curing the nail for 15 seconds before moving on to the rest of my nails. And here you'll see exactly how it's looking so far. It's so seamless and it looks so good. I absolutely love the overlay method, and the Model 1's Builder Gel I've been using for years to do this exact same nail set over and over and over again. And here, of course, I'm just repeating that same step on the rest of the nails. If you aren't a fan of the extensions, then you can definitely just use the Builder Gel on your natural nails. I've done that a bunch of times, especially if I feel like my nails are a bit more on the weaker end. I just do a nice thin layer of the Builder Gel to create some strength and structure to my natural nail. Or I'll use it, make it a little bit thicker, give my natural nail a bit more of an apex, and go in with a full gel manicure. I do also have some of the builder gels in the little mini sets so that I have some nude colors. I could put it down as a base and do a cute little French tip. If you guys want to see more of that, I actually have a few of the videos on my page already. I can tag those below. And also, maybe if you guys want, I'll go ahead and just film a video using those again. And once the builder gel is applied to my liking, I like to go ahead and cure everything for 60 seconds. And here I'm just using a lint-free wipe with some 90% isopropyl alcohol, spraying that down and just removing any sticky layer from the surface of the nails. Going back in with that same buffer block, and I'm just making sure that the nails are nice and smooth and even, just ensuring I don't have any ridges or bumps. Once that part is complete, I will go ahead and use some more alcohol on my lint-free wipe and just again remove any dust that may be around the nail before we move on to the polishes and nail design. Once the nails are cleansed, I like to go in with my Model 1's base coat, and I like to apply a very thin layer of this to all nails, and then I'll go ahead and cure it for 60 seconds. For the nail polish today, I'm going in with 2724 Cateye polish for Model 1s. I will have it linked below. It's in 2 of the new autumn kits. So yeah, if you guys watched my most recent video, I do have them linked over there, but I'll be sure to put them in the description box. And if you want to see more of the fun and really cute colors that come in this set, then also give that video a check out. And yeah. Once I've applied a layer of the Cateye gel polish, I like to go in with the magnet that also came inside of the kit and really work the effects. So I like to do the outer sides first and then maybe go around the cuticle as well as the tip just to ensure that the effect looks exactly how I want it to. And I'll just repeat that same process on the rest of the nails. Once we have the effect to our liking, which I just repeated the same thing on all nails, I'm going to go ahead and cure this for 60 seconds. And then I like to go in with my Model 1's top coat and apply a generous layer of this to all of the nails. Before curing the top coat, I like to go in with a flat brush that has just a little bit of acetone on it to clean up any gel product that may have possibly touched the skin. This is just an additional precaution or step that I like to take. Better safe than sorry, and I highly recommend doing this. You can also do this with alcohol, but acetone is usually my go-to. And then I would go ahead and cure this for 60 seconds. Now I'm going to cure the nails for 60 seconds, and then after they're done curing, I like to go in with a alcohol prep pad. You can also just use alcohol on a lint-free wipe, and I just like to cleanse the surface of the nails just to ensure that it doesn't have any sticky layer still remaining. And yeah, after that, I like to go ahead, wash my hands, and apply a little bit of my cuticle oil from Model 1s. Okay, you guys, and this is going to be the final look. Please let me know down in the comment section what you think about today's video and if you would give this a try. And a special thank you again to Model 1s for sponsoring today's video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Ciao!